Hey. What are you doing here? Oh, you're saying it's been a very long time since you guys have seen me? Yeah, I know. I've been gone pretty long, but why are you looking at me like that? What you trying to get into? What is up? Welcome back to another Whisker 10 banger video. It's your boy Whisker 10 in the building. In today's video, we'll be discussing some of the new artifacts that are coming to in-game, and as well as a potential perfect build for EULA. Now, guys, first off, before we even start this video off, I just want to thank everybody who supported me while I was gone. We've been gone for about a week, and it was a vacation for my friend's birthday, so I let you guys know if you didn't know, or if you're not staying updated with me, then yes, I was on a vacation and I was gone for a very long time, as you can see. So, but we are back, and y'all already know what time it is. It's back to the grind, back to the videos. And also another thing to note is that we finally got the PS5 controller. Originally my controller was broken, so we couldn't really upload Brawler content because I couldn't play. But now that we got a controller for PS5, we're going to hook it up to the PC. It's going to run better, it's going to feel better. And we're going to upload some Brawler content as well to the channel. So you guys stay tuned for that. It's going to be very fun. Probably going to do a collab with Shorpy. If y'all don't know who that is, check him out in the description below, and also his little profile picture wherever it is on the screen, because I don't know what I do when I edit this video. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this video. But before we do, I can't stress this enough. If you are new to the channel, if this is your first time seeing your boy Whisker Chan, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below. Join the subscribers on the grind to 3,500. We are less than 80 away from hitting that goal, and I can't describe how thankful I am for you guys. So I appreciate it greatly. And also smash that like button down below. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about, shout out Honey Dodo Gamma. Before we even get into this content, I have the disclaimer in my about section of my YouTube channel, as well as, you know, in the description of this whole video. But just to clarify and make sure everything and nothing is misunderstood, yes, I do not own any of this content. None of MiHoYo's, none of the pictures, images, videos, whatever you want to call it, is mine. I do not own anything in this video besides this do-rag and this shirt, okay? Anyway, guys, you get the gist. The disclaimer will be in the description if you just want to see, as well as in my about section for my YouTube channel. But yes, I do not own any of this content. This is all MiHoYo's, and yeah, I do not claim anything. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to it. First things first, I want to talk about these new sets. Now, guys, I don't know exactly when we're getting these sets, because I've been gone for a while, so I don't know exactly when everything's coming. But let me actually toggle my little camera real quick, because you guys probably can't see everything. Alright, so basically, guys, as you can see, we have the Pale Flame set. Now, this is my first time reading this. I actually saved this for when I got home to make this video about how this may be a really good set from just how it looks, and also from how the 2-piece described it. I didn't read the 4-piece yet, so we're going to see that, but the 2-piece does provide a physical damage increase of 25%. Now, as we do know, guys, EULA is a cryo unit that has a claymore. Now, every claymore unit in the game has special abilities, and 9 times out of 10, every claymore unit in the game does tons of physical damage and can do tons of physical damage from shatter, okay? So we all know that the potential of tons of white damage is there. So this being a physical damage set is really, really cool. And let's go ahead and move on to the 4-piece bonus, though. When an elemental skill hits an opponent, the attack is increased by 6% for 7 seconds. This effect can stack up to 3 times and can be triggered once every 0.3 seconds, meaning literally just like boom, boom, boom. Once 3 stacks are reached, and the 2-set effect is increased, or the 2-set effect is increased by 100%. So what we're looking at is 6 times 3 is 18. Now that can be increased by 100%, so we're looking at a whopping 36% increased attack, and that's not even including the physical damage bonus that you're getting for 25% with this bonus. Now you're probably saying, how do you think that this set is perfect for EULA? Now I really want to discuss some things about EULA and whatnot, but what we're going to do first is discuss the other set, which is a, yes, if you did not know, this is another set. These might be coming in 1.5, who knows? That's my prediction, in my opinion. But we were going to be talking about the next set, and then eventually we're going to compare the Pale Flame set to EULA and see if it's really, really good, and even if the other set is good, because I have not read the other set. So let's go ahead and get right into this. As you can see, we have the tenacity of the millelith. Now this looks like a geo set, so let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, here we go. We got the tenacity of the millelith set. It is a 4-star, 5-star rarity item and also or artifact. This increases your HP by 20%. Whoa. Wait a minute. This might be huge for Hu Tao. Now, HP, as you guys know, she scales off of HP. If she could get tons of HP and the pyro damage plus 15%, wait. Let's just read this 4-piece first. First off, giving HP by 20% is insane. The 4-piece is when an elemental skill hits an opponent, the attack of all nearby party members is increased by 20% and their shield strength is increased by 30%. Oh my god, guys, this is the perfect set for Zhongli. Support Zhongli. Just tons of damage Zhongli. Now, I'm going to explain exactly why. This effect can be triggered every 0.5 seconds, which is not even a full second. This effect can still be triggered even when the character who is using the artifact set is not on the field. Okay, guys. First things first. You're probably like, wait, Whisker, we know what Zhongli can do. We know this set is broken. Let's go ahead and move on to Zhongli real quick and talk about this. Alright guys, here we have Zhongli, and also we're going to be comparing them to the set, of course, which is, if you don't know, the tenacity of the millelith. But anyway, what is so good is because not only is it giving him increased HP, now we all know that if we go to his all this right here, as you can see, first of all, his shield or your hold for your elemental skill is based on his max HP. That's 1+, right? Because of the 2-piece bonus giving you 20% increased max HP, right? So anyway, that's 1+. And then not only that, but also this right here, right? This meteor, if you did not know, he has actually a passive that gives him increased 33% of max HP. And then he also has a passive that increases the Dominus Lapidus Stone Steel Resonance and hold damage by 1.9 of his max HP. And then, as you can see, normal, charged, and plunging attack damage is increased by 1.39% of his max HP. So, you're like, wait, dude, that 2-piece bonus is going to buff Zhongli to the max, especially if you can possibly get the Sands, the Goblet, and the crown as all HP if that's how you want to roll. Really, 3-piece HP for Zhongli is like really good. Honestly, in my opinion, what I'm doing right now, my shield does not break. It literally lasts throughout the whole duration. And what I do is I have infinite shield. I continuously hold, and then get it back like really fast. And you get the gist. I never run out of a shield. I'm never without a shield with Zhongli. So what I'm saying though is that this character is literally based on HP and gets stronger with HP. And not only that, but once you do this, once you proc his elemental skill, right? So Zhongli might be a really broken support now because of this. Because once you proc his elemental skill or hold his elemental skill, not only will this cause everything that's Geo to explode, and also, you know, if you haven't reached the maximum number, it will create a stone still. And also, it's going to create you a Shield of Jade, and the shield's damage absorption scales off his max HP, right? This shield, now if you didn't know, guys, this shield is going to decrease the elemental and the physical res of your opponent by 20%. Once you're near your opponent, once you're playing Hu Tao, once you're playing EULA, once you're playing Yanfei, once you're playing whoever you're playing, once you go near your opponent, their res and elemental and physical will be decreased by 20%. Meaning you're going to be doing more damage with white damage, more damage with electro, more damage with hydro, cryo, whatever you want to say. You're literally just going to be doing more damage no matter what. Okay, that's really from the buff that we got in 1.2, I believe. No, it was 1.3. The buff we got for Geo. So it made it absolutely broken. So anyway, what I'm saying is, once you put that shield on, not only are you going to decrease their res by 20% and protect yourself for a very long time and basically have access to infinite shield if you run the 4-piece set of Tenacity of the Millelith set on Zhongli, but also, guys, once you put that shield on, decreasing their elemental and physical res by 20%, right? And increasing your attack of your whole party by 20%. And the shield strength is going to be increased even more. Okay, hold up. Let me put my face in this camera. Now, guys, he's literally going to be one of the best support units in the game because of the survivability you can have, and especially how more and more, the more we get of the Abyss, the stronger the opponents get, just the more devastation they can cause, the more damage they can do, the harder the levels are. Zhongli is there for you. He will protect you. Not only that, but now, since we're getting this Millelith set, we're going to even be doing more damage and have more survivability. Dude, Zhongli's actually a necessity in teams now that I look at this. I feel like definitely this is going to switch the game up way more than I anticipated. The tenacity of the millelith set is going to be perfect on Zhongli. It even looks like it's perfect for Zhongli. It's probably a set that should have been released when he was released, which would have been really cool since he's based off HP, and since that they know once you proc that shield, they know you're going to get that increase, right? And this is for 3 seconds, of course. It's not a lot, but think about it, right? This effect can be triggered every 0.5 seconds. That is very consistent, even though his shield, you know, like since how his shield works, it lasts for like what? I think it is, let's go look. His shield lasts for 20 seconds and the cooldown is 12 seconds, right? So, necessarily, you are literally waiting 8 seconds to get your shield back. So, I mean, you don't even have to wait that. What I'm saying is you have 8 seconds left once your shield's done. But you can go ahead and proc the next one. So that's really OP, and that's going to make it really good to have the tenacity of millelith set on him. But now let's go ahead and speak about the Pale Flame set on our girl EULA. Because you guys are probably saying, okay, you said that you were going to speak about this, about EULA, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So let's go ahead and get onto this, right? Alright guys, here we have EULA. Like I said, none of this belongs to me. Okay guys? None of it. Okay? I am not copying. I am not doing any of the sort. I am not claiming anything. None of it belongs to me. Anyway, let's go ahead and go down. Now, as you can see, she goes based off crit damage. Any unit that goes off of crit damage, you can trust. I'm just saying, guys, just saying. We're not going to say anything about these materials and ascensions because we don't do any of that. Anyway, we go down. Now, she has really good multipliers. Because she is a Claymore user, she's going to have, you know, super good multipliers. And you're probably asking, why is that? It's because, you know, they have to update things. Everything still be updating. She is not a bow character, though. Don't worry, guys. Anyway, as we go down, we have everything she can do. Now, her elemental skill is this right here. Here we go. We have a press. She swiftly slashes, dealing cryo damage. When it hits an opponent, EULA gains a stack of Grimheart up to 2 times. These stacks can only be gained every 0.3 seconds, meaning less than a second. So it's really fast. This right here, the Grimheart, increases EULA's resistance to interruption and defense, right? And the hold is where she wields her sword. EULA slashes forward, dealing AoE cryo damage to opponents in front of her, consuming all the stacks of Grimheart that EULA possesses. The 2 stacks in that case, right? So anyway, if Grimheart stacks are consumed, opponents hit with this skill will have their physical res and cryo res decreased. Each stack of Grimheart will be converted into an Ice Roll brand that deals cryo damage to nearby opponents. So what I actually think, from just the elemental skill, which is the most consistent flow of damage you're probably going to get, or if she is a burst unit, that's how you know your consistent damage. But what I'm saying is, if she is a elemental skill type damage dealer, I feel like this set right here, not this one, this set right here, let's move this down here. This is a good set. Now, first things first, like I said, we have Shatter. I feel like playing EULA is going to be a white damage. Quote me on this because I am always right in the assumptions about how characters are going to be played. Like I was right about Hu Tao being a charge attack monster, I'm going to be right about EULA being a white damage monster. Now, the ice, the cryo is pretty cool and all, but we know all her descriptions are really pointing out that she's going to be doing a lot of white damage. And it's also pointing out that maybe you should run Sing Cho with her, because once you run Sing Cho with her, you'll be able to freeze your enemies and do Shatter and do even more physical damage. And as she can already decrease the physical res of her enemies and the cryo res, it would just be such a good combination to do. Not only that, but you're increasing your attack, guys. You're increasing your attack by 6%. So once you press, like, don't forget, guys, let's scroll down. The press cooldown's 4 seconds, right? This is perfect because you press, right? Boom, attack increased by 6%. Then 4 seconds later, you press again. Boom, attack is increased by another 6%, right? Now, it says for 7 seconds. So, ideally, it'll be pretty hard to stack it unless, like, you know, it stacks. And then as soon as you do it again, it stacks and then resets the other stack to the, you know, 7 seconds, just like the new stack. But if it just, like, you know, runs out, you're never going to be able to get the full max 3 stacks. You're never going to be able to get that unless the 6%, like, say, for example, is counting down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you have 3 seconds left for that 6% increased attack, and then you do it again, and then that first stack is going to reset. If it does that, that is really good, because that means you can max out the 3 stacks. But if it runs out before you can do the next one, then it's going to really suck. and that's, you'll probably only 9 times out of 10 just get 2 attack increases, and that'll be only for, you know, 3 seconds, and then you'll go back to 1 attack increase for the remaining 4 seconds. If you see what I'm saying. I'm sorry if I confuse you guys, but what I'm saying is hopefully you can max this out to 3, right? So anyway, the reason I say that is because, you know, short cooldown, but not only that, it's because you want to stack these Grim Hearts, because once you stack these Grim Hearts, this is going to proc you to have this physical res and cryo res decrease, right? So that's why you really want to press until you get all the Grim Hearts, and then that's when you want to hold. And then you do the tons of, you know, cryo damage, and then boom, you go ahead and get the opponent's physical res and cryo res decreased, right? And then also each stack of Grim Heart that will be consumed will be converted into an Ice Whirl brand that deals cryo damage to nearby opponents, which is really cool, especially if you want to run like a freeze comp, like I said, for Shatter. It's just going to be such a good thing, and the multipliers are actually really good. As you can see, the defense bonus, if you have defense on this character, is pretty damn good. As you can see, the Grim Heart duration is 18 seconds, so you don't even need to worry about that. Physical res decrease can go up as long as you go up levels. So if you go level 10, you go, you know, cap at 25%. Same with cryo res decrease, which is really cool because, you know, the more you decrease their res, the more damage you're going to do. And it is for 7 seconds that you will be decreasing their res to cryo and physical once you do the Grim Hearts, right? Or once you consume the Grim Hearts and hit them, you know, when you have max Grim Hearts and whatnot. You get the gist, right? So anyway, that's really cool. But now let's go ahead and move on to her Elemental Burst. She brandishes her Greatsword. By the way, this is all not finalized. Things are damn sure going to change. So can you be ready for that? Glacial Illumination. Brandishes her Greatsword, dealing cryo damage to nearby opponents, and creates a Lightfall sword that follows her around for a certain duration. Now, the unique thing about this light sword, right, is because when EULA's own normal attacks, elemental skills, and elemental burst deal damage to the opponents, not only are you going to be stacking those Grim Hearts, you know, increasing your resistance to interruption, you know, increasing your defense, you know, and also being able to decrease the physical and elemental cryo res of your opponent, they will charge the Lightfall sword, right? Which can gain an energy stack once every 0.1 seconds, which is literally just every second basically, or every not even a second is what I'm saying. Once the duration ends, the Lightfall sword will explode violently, dealing physical damage. Okay, now that's all you need to hear. Her elemental burst is based on how much you can hit an enemy, and not only that, while you're hitting those enemies, stack your Grim Hearts up and then decrease their physical res, right? Once you decrease their physical res, you nuke into them with her Glacial Illumination by hitting them even more, decreasing their physical res, and then by the time you decrease their physical res, you will peak, right? And then this light sword is going to do tons of massive damage that we have never probably seen. It's going to be really tons of white damage that we have never seen for sure. So it's going to be insane. That's how this character is going to be played, and the fact that the 2-piece gives us increased 25% is enough to just, you know, and then the passive of the 4-piece is just really good as well. So it's like, it's a perfect combination. Like I said, if the 4-piece like resets every new stack you get, like for it to like 6% and it's like almost at 1 second, and then you get another 6% and it resets the first 6%. If it does that, that will be really good. Very beneficial for the EULA. But I feel like it should do that because the only character in this game that can actually consistently do 3 attacks and then, you know, below 7 seconds waiting for a cooldown is the Luke. The Luke could just doom, and then boom, you max the stack out. So I feel like definitely this is going to reset as soon as you get another one, and it's just going to add on. So that would be pretty cool. I hope it does that, because if it doesn't, then how are we going to get the max of 3 stacks? But yeah, anyway, this is a really good elemental burst. Like I said, it's going to nuke, do massive damage. As you can see, the skill's initial damage can go from level 6 as a realistic free-to-play level is 287, and then level 10 if you want to well give her crowns 370, and then the Lightfall sword base damage at level 6 is 512, and then at level 10 if you want to well give her a crown 697, which is extremely good for Claymore user. And the damage per stack, now if you have these stacks on, you do even more damage, which is really good. 93, and at level 10 is 127. So we're looking at basically 800% damage, right? Yeah, that 800 that is massive damage. That is massive. And the maximum stacks, as you can see, is 30. Cooldown 20 seconds. Energy cost is 80. Now, the reason that's why I said that this character is going to be a character that's going to be doing the Ice Tide Vortex or her elemental skill a lot is because of this energy cost that she has on her Glacial Illumination. Now, this is all not final, like I said, guys. For all I know, this is really a speculation on, you know, everything. If it's, you know, not data mined, of course, but it's probably data mined. Anyway, that's really what we have. Everything might be changing in the future, so don't hold on to anything. But what I am saying is that overall, our keen grasp on this character, or EULA in that case, is the fact that there's a Pale Flame set coming out. She's a Claymore user, and she has the ability to proc Shatter, and she is a Claymore user, like I said. So that means they're bound to literally do tons of white damage. So really that's all I had to discuss today. These two sets be coming to, you know, Genshin, probably in 1.5, like I said, that's my speculation. But it's going to be insane because both of these sets are perfect. This set is perfect for Zhongli, support Zhongli to do more damage. This set is perfect to do massive damage as a DPS on EULA, if EULA is finalized that way. But we don't know what's going to happen in EULA. She'll be updated. Who knows, you know. So anyway, that's really about it for this video. But I do appreciate everybody who came out to watch this video. And yes, I am very, very sorry for disappearing for literally a week. I'm sorry, okay? Don't beat me up, okay? Like, trying to get into. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy, and I hope this did give you some eyesight, you know, to see what's actually going to happen, you know, what may happen, how good these sets are, and what they can do to other characters as well. Because it's not just Zhongli and EULA, you know. There's other characters that these sets benefit. So anyway, I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you are hyped for these sets. I can't wait to get these sets as well, because I'm putting that set on Zhongli, the tenacity set. And once we get EULA, of course, I'm going to try to put that set on her as well, the Pale Flame set. That's going to be pretty cool. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure you smash that like button, make sure you smash that subscribe button, and most of all, hit that notification bell if you did enjoy this video. And without further ado, I will catch all my subscribers in the next video. Peace out.